What's up? This is John from John Branch Photography, and I'm sure you all have seen my film cameras chilling in the back of my videos for some time now. So I wanted to take a quick moment to go over all the film cameras I own and how I got them. But first, a quick shout out to this video's sponsor, Skillshare. If you're not familiar with Skillshare, it's an online learning community with thousands of classes to help you further your creativity. They have classes ranging from photo, video, drawing and crafting, and much more. And also the classes range from beginner to pro level, so there's something for anybody. My wife and I absolutely love using Skillshare. She uses it for crafting and drawing classes, and I've been using it for photography and video. And yes, even someone like me, who's been professionally doing photography for 6 years now, can still find stuff to learn on Skillshare. I've taken a bunch of classes recently, but a couple that stood out to me was one by Craig Whitehead on street photography. Craig's perspective on street photography is totally different than anything I've ever heard, and I cannot wait to get back up to New York City and give it a try. The way he talks about capturing moments and stuff, really, it's just mind-blowing to me, and it's definitely a class to check out if you're into street photography. Also, since we're talking about film photography, I also took a class by Cal McDougall on film photography. From the different types of film cameras that you can find, the best way to find used film cameras, and also how to load your film. The first 500 people to use the link in the description will get 2 months of a premium membership to help further your creativity. Definitely check it out. So let's start out with my first ever owned camera, which is the good old 600 film Polaroid. So this was the first camera I ever owned. Like, this is my first ever camera. So I was born right in that range of people who got the tail end of film, so I didn't really get to use too much, but I did get to use some good old Polaroid stuff. If you've never used the 600, they're really cool. Just open them up. The battery's actually included with the film, so when you load your film in, it actually has the battery in it. So right now, this is just an empty shell that can't really do much of anything. I used this one a lot, and then I refound it again and started using it while I was at Squarespace and just shooting around in New York City. I don't have too many photos from it, but I absolutely love this little thing. It's easy to use, it's great for beginners, and unlike most of these hipsters out here trying to buy this thing to look cool, this was mine. I have owned this since the early 90s, and yeah, this thing is mad cool. I love it. Also, what's really nice is the fact that Polaroid's actually making film again. I need to try out their film because I've been using the whole Impossible project and I didn't really like that, but I think Polaroid bought them? I'm not really sure. Someone tell me in the comments, what happened to Polaroid film? Where can I find 600 film? Next up is my second ever owned film camera, which is the Nikon Fg 20. So the funny story about this one is my wife really got into thrifting for a while. And one day she was like, hey, come with me to the thrift store and we can look at stuff and it'll be so fun. And I was like, man, I'm not trying to do that. But she drugged me out there. And the moment we walk in, one of the first things I see is this really awesome Fg 20. Perfect condition. Nothing wrong with it at all for only $10. Only $10. Yo. I was like, yo. So now my wife gives me crap forever because she's like, yeah, okay, you're not gonna come thrifting with me, huh? So I go with her every time now to yard sales and thrifting and flea markets because this was a steal. So this thing uses 35mm film. It's a very straightforward film camera. It came with an awesome 50mm lens on it. And yeah, it's your normal, load up your film. It's really awesome. My favorite film stock to use so far has been Portra 400 and Tri-X for black and white. And I have a bunch of it not used. So if y'all want to see me shooting film, let me know in the comments below and I'll do a couple of videos of me shooting film. I've also shown a couple of shots on the channel, but I have mad rolls that I actually need to get developed. And typically what I use for that is the Fine Lab. Definitely check them out. I'll put a link in the description. The Fine Lab's awesome. Basically you just mail in your film and then they scan it for you, send the scans back and send the negatives back, and you're good to go. So definitely check out the Fine Lab if you're looking for some film photography. But yeah, so this was my second film camera. I absolutely love this thing. It is super awesome. It's the one I use most out of all my film cameras. After getting that one, obviously I was convinced to go to yard sales and flea markets and all that good stuff, and that's where this good little Vivitar Ps10 comes in. So this is a point and shoot camera. I have not developed any film from it yet, but I do have a roll chilling in there of some Fuji 800 film. So we'll see how it looks when I finally blow through the roll. I don't use this thing enough and I need to start using it more. But with point and shoots, the nice thing is you don't really have to focus or anything. You just turn the thing on and shoot it. Wind it up and shoot it. This thing reminds me a lot of the disposable cameras. It works just like that, except you can load the film in it. There's a little thing on the bottom here where I can basically turn it on or turn it on with flash. And then after that, it opens up. I can set on the front here what my ISO speed is on the film, and then I can just wind it in the back, and that's pretty much it. Very straightforward. I don't know if this was like a really cool find or if this was just a random camera, but I guess we'll see once I get my first film developed from it. So Vivitar Ps10, focus free. After that, my best friend actually hit me up one day and was just like, yo, I got this old film camera that my dad used to have and no one's using it. Do you want it? And that's where the good old N80 comes in. So the Nikon N80 is actually really cool and I need to use it more often. I think I developed some film from it before, I'm not sure, but there's also, again, another roll in this one that shows you how much I shoot film. I need to finish this roll up and get this developed as well. But the thing I love about this one-off is it takes normal Nikon F-mount, so I could put some better glass on this and actually rock it out pretty well. And it also is more automatic than like this other Nikon film camera that I have. Basically, it winds the film for you, it shoots everything for you, you don't have to crank it or anything, and it feels like a normal DSLR to me. It also even has autofocus, so like it really is a nice little camera. So hopefully I'll use this more often, especially since it shoots just like a normal DSLR nowadays. So yeah, this one was given to me for free. How awesome. Next up was a camera that I got when I was working at Squarespace when I left Squarespace. So I was a team lead at Squarespace and my team gave me the good old Fuji Instax. This is the Instax 9 and I think they just came out with a 10 or an 11, I'm not sure. Someone let me know in the comments below. But these things are cute and I'm sure you've seen them around, but they're really, really awesome and easy to use. I love the film that comes out of it. I love how easy they are to use. I love how everyone knows them, and also it's Fujifilm, so obviously I love that, being a mainly Fujifilm shooter. Now, one thing I really do want to try out is I want to get the little printers that Fuji makes that can hook up to your X-T3 and your X-T4, but prints the same Instax film. Those things are like $99 and I really, really would love to grab one. So hopefully in the future sometime I will grab one of those and see how they work out. But this thing is awesome. I let my daughter use it because it's so easy to use. The only thing is the viewfinder is kind of hard to get to and look in there. But other than that, I love this thing. I use it very often because obviously Polaroid style cameras are easy to use. You just got to get the film for it. And last but not least is the good old Canon AE1. Y'all know this. This is probably one of the most popular. And the sad thing is I actually haven't had a chance to use this one. So this was given to me by my mother-in-law. It was a camera that she had and she owned and she was using it and it was just chilling and nothing really going on with it. So she gave it to me, but it has the unfortunate mirror lockup thing happening and I'm not even sure how much it costs to fix that. Let me know in the comments below because I'm not very familiar with that at all. But yeah, she gave this to me and as of right now it's a paperweight, but I might look into getting it fixed, I'm not sure. And also basically my other Nikon Fg20 is pretty much the same type of camera and I'm happy with this one. So we'll see what happens with the Canon AE1. Maybe I'll go ahead and get it to work, but I'm not really sure. We'll see. Should I do it? I'll put a poll right here. Should I get my AE1 fixed? And yeah, that is a quick look at all of the film cameras I own. Starting from my first ever camera was a Polaroid, and now here I am, years later, a wedding photographer. So I hope you enjoyed checking out my film cameras. Let me know what you think about learning more about me. Do you want to see an office tour? Do you want to hear more about my history as a photographer, as a music producer? Because remember, I majored in music production and sound design first and foremost. I never went to school for photography. So if you want to see more about it, let me know. Also, don't forget about that link in the description for Skillshare. First 500 people get 2 months premium membership. Thanks again for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more photography information, creative entrepreneurship, and technology. and I will catch you all next time. All right, peace.